Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today I bring you a full face, nothing over 10. We are starting the fall looks a little bit early. It's not super fall, but it's fall inspired. I just wanted to add a little bit of color in the inner corner, so I figured, you know what? Let's play with some affordable makeup. Everything here is drugstore and under $10. Let me know what you guys think of this look. I absolutely love how it's like giving a little soft glam, but it's also giving a little bold, a little mix of both. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, I hope you guys are excited for today's video. You already know, grab your cafecito and let's get right into this speed because honey, for $10 this look you need to watch, so keep watching and let's jump right into the look. Oh my gosh, it is thundering so hard. I love it. We haven't had rain in pretty much all month of August and like ends of July, but before that, y'all know we had a hurricane and that threw us for a loop. I think I'm going to start with the face today just so I can get a clear picture on how the base is looking, and then we can go for the eyes. So let's start there. I'm going to start with my primer. So today I'm using the Relief Gripping Primer from Italia. This is a brand that it is heavily slept on, okay? This is going to be a cheaper alternative to the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. All of those. All of them. This one you can find it on Amazon. I think I have it on my Amazon storefront. And it's hydrating, it grips your makeup, but it's not super sticky. So if you don't like that like super tacky feeling, or if they don't work for your skin type, then try this. I will link it down below. But this one actually works really nice. We do have to let it dry before it gets tacky, so we're gonna do that. Sorry, I had to switch angles really quick because the other view was kind of bothering me, but I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline. I was gonna say Born This Way. Literally they are very similar though. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that this is like my holy grail drugstore foundation. Honestly, this is probably expired. I've had this for way too long, like 4 years. Pretty sure that's expired, but no, it doesn't smell. It doesn't smell and it doesn't break me out. Even though I'm currently breaking out, I don't know why. Something broke me out, and anytime my skin is very sensitive, so anytime it doesn't like a certain product, she's a tattletale. She will tell on me. I will have bumps all over my face, and that's when I'm like, okay, that product we're not going to use. So remember I told you that I was on this like audio listening trend. I was listening to Ugly Love from Colleen Hoover. If you've ever read or listened to the audio version of that book, oh my goodness. It is such a good read. It is a little spicy, so if you're not into like spicy romance books, then you're not gonna like it. But I really love the story behind Tate and Miles and Rachel, and why Miles has this like defensive mechanism of not wanting to fall in love and being very stoic and just guarding himself from falling in love with somebody else due to like past trauma. Oh my gosh, it was such a great read, so I definitely recommend it. I am going to use a cool tone, just little contour today, because I am going to go in with a powder bronzer, so I just mainly want to use this here. This is the LA Girl Glow Envy Bouncy Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Glow. I love the texture and formula of this. So yeah, you guys, I just finished reading Ugly Love a few days ago, and I was on Pinterest and I was like, let me see what the girlies are saying. What other book is good? So I heard a lot about Verity, November 9th, and then some other ones. I don't remember them at the top of my head, but those were the ones that I'm like, okay, I'm going to read them next. I just listened to Verity, again by Colleen Hoover. I finished it today, this morning. Oh, if you've listened to it, then you know. If you've read it, then you know. If you haven't, I think that's probably like my third favorite or second favorite, next to It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us. It is such a good book. It's more of a thriller, okay? So it's going to tell you the story of a writer and the backstory of the, it's, I don't want to say too much because I'm afraid that I'm going to spoil it for you, but it is such a good book. It is not a typical romance book like many of Colleen Hoover's books, but oh my gosh, it is so good. I couldn't stop listening to it, and every time I was like, oh, what? What? Oh my gosh. It was like shock after shock after shock. And then the ending, I was like, ah. All I'm saying is if you are wanting to read or if you're wanting to listen to an audiobook, so Spotify, if you have a Spotify account, like a premium account, Ugly Love is on Spotify. And if you have Audible, which I literally just signed up for Audible because Verity is on there, you can listen to it on there, or you can buy the book. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have a harder time concentrating reading a book versus listening to something, because literally I can be doing chores. I can be doing almost anything when I take Lonnie to her volleyball practice. I take my headphones and, you know, I'm watching her and I'm listening to my book. So to me, audiobooks are just easier and they just work best for me. I'm going to use a concealer that I haven't used in forever. This is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear Concealer. I don't remember if I totally loved or hate this, but I guess we're going to find out today. I just wanted to try out or try to recreate a bomb look using products that I don't always use, because it can definitely get very repetitive, and I wanted to just bring you guys something new, if you will. So I'm gonna let that dry down for a bit because I feel like this was a very light coverage concealer and Mama likes full coverage, so we're gonna give this a few seconds. I'm actually gonna speed up the process with my little fan. I'm gonna keep it on the low setting. Ooh, okay. I actually really like this concealer. It's definitely not as full coverage as I typically go for, but if you're looking for something lightweight that gives you decent coverage and it's not heavy, if you're just a simple girly, this is a really good concealer, and the shade is really good. It's shade number 27. I am going to grab a little bit more because, hello, I like me some coverage. So I'm just going to take some in the same area. I don't know if this is buildable, but we're gonna build it today. To set the skin today, I'm gonna go in with this L.A Colors setting powder. It mattifies and it sets the makeup. And I'm gonna use this for underneath the eyes. And then for my bronzer today, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Primer Infused Matte Bronzer in the shade Catching Rays, which is this one right here. I didn't even realize that I had this. Again, I'm telling you, sometimes I put stuff away in the wrong place y se me olvida que los tengo, and I'm like, oh, I have that bronzer, so today we're gonna use it. I actually want a tiny bit more blush, so I'm gonna go in with my Maxi blush from Rimmel London. This is like one of my holy grails. If you guys have been watching me for a while, then you know this is my boo. This is like one of the prettiest peachy coral blushes. Oh, look at that. That is at the drugstore. It is so pigmented, and the color is just chef's kiss. I'm gonna bring that to my nose as well, and then at the top of the brows. Loving the skin. It's looking really, really nice. The only thing that I'm not like obsessed with is the under eyes, but that's because the concealer is just not as full coverage as I'm used to. But that's okay. Today we are using a little highlighter from Miss J Cats. I think I still have a discount code with them. If I do, I will leave it in the description box down below. But this is the You Glow Girl Seaside Frost highlighter. Honestly, these are so slept on because they're so good. They are like a matte frosted finish, and look at that, it gives you the prettiest highlight, blinding highlights without looking glittery. It just looks For my palettes today, I have 3 from Catrice. These can be found on Amazon, and they're right at the $10 mark. So I'm like right there. I am leaning como que con este. This is the Safari Fever eyeshadow palette, and I mean, hello, warms and oranges, and it just, this one like matches my aesthetic so well. Even the Coral Crush also matches what I have going on, but oh, I think we're gonna go with this one. If I dig into any of the other palettes, then I will let you know. But let's start off with setting underneath the brow. I'm gonna take the shade Delight, which is the lightest color on this palette, and I'm gonna take that on my favorite brush, the e.l.f. wide tapered brush. This one is perfect, like the shape, the size, everything. And I'm gonna lay that down. I'm going to start off with the shade Sundown, which is a really pretty orange. And I'm going to use that as my transitional shade. Ooh, these are pigmented. This is going to be the highest color that I will use today. So I'm going to keep this right up here, like right where you feel the sockets, like the edge of your eye socket. Literally, that's where I'm keeping it, and then bringing it in. Just like that, we have our first color. Then I'm going to go into Heat Wave. This one is a little more, what would you say, like a terracotta color. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to take Heat Wave, and that one's going to go right underneath. You gotta be kidding me, these are so pretty. This one's going to go right below the orange. I think I want to keep the lid pretty matte because I'm thinking of adding this into the inner corner. I just feel like that would be the prettiest pop. I don't know, but I'm gonna go in with, let's see, should we do, oh, I'm gonna use the shade Delight again all over the lid. That's the same color that we used for underneath the brow bone. And then I'm gonna take that shade Lagoon, which is a really, really pretty like teal blue. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is so pigmented, and I did not use any glitter glue or nothing. Wow, that is so pretty. I love that. It's like the tiniest pop of color, but it's there. For my lashes, I'm going to go with these Ioni 3D Foaming Lashes in the style Fluffy Full Dramatic Doll. So these are it. These can be found at your local $1.25 because it's not a Dollar Tree anymore. They need to change that and update that because that is misleading. Just kidding. But I'm going to go ahead and pop these lashes on, and we are pretty much done with today's look. I'm going to film this eye off camera because I'm going to film it for my TikTok and my Instagram in case you guys just want to watch that. Even though you already watched this video, but you know, moral support. So for my lips, I'm going in with NYX Brown. Literally, it's just called Brown. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I have a lot of favorites, as you can tell. They're all brown. And then for my lipstick, the Milani Tease lipstick. It's probably one of the best ones at the drugstore. It's so pretty. It's the perfect color. And then I'm going to top it off with Madeline from NYX. This is like cult favorite, okay? It is the best. Lip gloss, the color, the smell. I believe this one is $10. I hope so. I didn't do my research with the setting spray, sorry. The Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. This is the ultra matte version. This one is really good. It really keeps in your makeup. It doesn't keep me super matte, but it keeps me matte enough. And here is a full face, nothing over 10. I absolutely love the way that eyes turned out. It's giving fall, but with a little bit of a pop of color, which to me, it just amplifies the look because hello, we love color, but if you want to tone it down, this is the perfect look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face, nothing over 10. Super affordable makeup. As you can see, these eyeshadows are 10 out of 10, y'all. If you are looking for a new, affordable, travel-friendly drugstore palette, these are good. I'm going to film another video using the Blooming Bliss because look at how beautiful this is. It's giving mauve and it's giving fall. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys recreate this look, as always, tag me on my Instagram or send me a picture and I would love to repost you on my stories. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, and until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!